I am almost 100% sure that they are using Mandela effects to hide the things that are in front of us for reasons that are just unknown. But I want you to watch this video and take a listen to it.
Almost 100% sure that they taught us that blood was blue inside the body until it hits oxygen and then it turns red. And I just saw a video of a 6th grade teacher talking about why do her 6th graders think that blood is blue. And my first thought was, how do you, as a teacher, not know that blood is blue until it hits oxygen? And then I looked it up, and apparently that was never true.
So basically, everything you've been told when you were younger, especially in school, was just a lie then? Because I recall being told that blood inside of your body is blue until it comes outside your body and touches oxygen. And then once it comes in contact with oxygen outside of your body, it then turns red. And we were also taught and told in science class that your heart was under your left breast. It turns out your heart is in the center of your chest. So please take this and keep it in the back of your mind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. But if this stuff was what they said it was back when we were younger or we were taught it, why are they trying to change it now? So I guess my question to you is blood actually red inside and out? Or is it blue and turns red when it comes outside of the body? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Wow, the King of England just made Prince Andrew into a normal peasant or other citizen in the United Kingdom. This is an unprecedented move, and it's something that I didn't expect because he already agreed to stop using the title of prince, but now he is not a prince. He is a commoner. He's no longer going to be allowed to live at the Royal Lodge. He has to give it up immediately because that is a royal place. Only royals can live in the royal buildings because they believe that those people are better than others. But Prince Andrew is so bad because of what he did with Epstein that he has been stripped. He's going to have to find a new place to live. For all you know, he could be your next door neighbor. He could be living in the apartment next to yours. I don't know what he's going to do for work. He probably has some money saved away, though. As you know, these royals do pilfer the public money and keep it for themselves.
Will Smith is not the father. For years, everyone believed Jaden Smith was Will Smith's son. But what no one knew is that Jada Pinkett was obsessed with Tupac, even years after his death. Their connection was deeper than anyone imagined, and there's evidence they secretly met shortly before Jaden was born. In old photos, Jada wears the same necklace Tupac had in his final days. And when Jaden talks about Tupac, he doesn't speak like a fan, but like someone who actually knew him. Even Will once admitted he was jealous of their relationship, because deep down, he knows Jaden might not be his son.
Listen carefully. Trump. America stands on the edge of disaster. 42 million of your own citizens are facing hunger. Yet you stand idle as SNAP funds freeze. This is a crisis born from your own government's failure. And still you fail to act. While your people suffer, you continue to meddle in other nations' affairs, pretending to be the world's savior. While your own house is in chaos. Let me be clear. Russia does not fear you. Your so-called power means nothing when you cannot even protect your own people. You cannot even solve the basic issues within your own borders. You interfere in the problems of others, yet your own citizens go hungry. This is a direct consequence of your reckless priorities. Your leadership is a joke, and your people are paying the price. If you cannot handle your own country, how do you expect to control the world? Understand this. We will not tolerate your arrogance. Fix your own house before you try to fix the world, Trump.
They be out here wanting your life. They be out here really wanting your life, wanting your anointing, wanting what you got, wanting what you know, what you obsess, what you obtain. But see, the thing about it is, man, I'm gonna tell you some shit, man. They don't really want it for real. They don't want to see them hard nights. They don't want to go through them hard nights. They don't want to go through that pain. They don't want to go through everybody turning their back on them, leaving them for dead, and not having nobody to turn to but the Lord, man. They don't want them nights, man. They don't want to see that ugly cry sliding down that wall, man, doing that ugly cry. You crying your eyes out, trying to figure out why me, and then you turn all the thing around, and then God say, why not you? So you went from why me to why not me. You change your perspective when you realize you hold the power. They want what you have, bro. They want what you carry, but they not willing to go through what you went through. Y'all be wanting people's lives, man. Y'all don't know what the fuck they went through. Y'all want to be in that position. Do you really know what came with that position? Do you know the sacrifice that person had to make? No, y'all really don't know, bro. Y'all don't know. Y'all just envious and jealous of somebody else, and y'all don't know what the hell they went through. Some people don't even want the shit they got, cause it came with so much. You feel me? The shit they had to sacrifice, the shit they had to do, the people they had to lose on the journey. You feel me? Come on now. Go get it yourself. Go get it yourself. Put in the work yourself. Go get it. Ain't no excuses. You grown. You a grown man, you a grown woman. You can do it. Turn somebody else down. That shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. It ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. I promise you. What goes around comes around, bro. You can only do that shit for so long, bro. We all being watched, bro. 24/7, bro. God don't take his eyes off us, bro. He watch good and evil. You hear me? I'm telling you. So trying to turn me down, it ain't gonna work for you, man. When you locked in, you know who you are. Can't nobody stop you, hear me? Can't nobody stop you. I don't want to be like no other man. None of that shit. I don't want their life. None of that. I want my life. I want what God got for me. You hear me? I take my life seriously and I don't play about me, man. I don't play about me. I don't give a damn about no memories. I don't give a damn about no bond. I don't give a damn about no family. About none of that shit, man. Them folks, man, them memories and shit, that shit's dead, man. If you disrespecting me, you cross me some shit, man. You can't be around me no more, bro. That shit's dead, bro. I can't fuck with that. You hear me? I can't fuck with that. You feel me? It's a bunch of excuses I heard, and people's not willing to take accountability for their life, bro. You feel me? I woke up one day and I took myself serious. I woke up one day and took accountability. I woke up one day and stopped making excuses. I stopped making excuses and start taking accountability and said I was wrong for letting them around me. They wasn't wrong for crossing me. I let them around me. I put up with that shit. You feel me? When I shouldn't have put up with that shit. It's some things you gotta forgive yourself for tolerating, for putting up with, man. You feel me? They don't know what came with that shit. They don't know what come with that shit. They see you isolated. They see you by yourself. They see you just living life. But yeah, it be lonely at the top, bro. It be lonely at the top. It be lonely when you rising. Cause a lot of shit's gonna fall off. Dead weight's gonna fall off, man. That shit gotta go. You hear me? But I came to encourage y'all today, man. Y'all gonna be just fine, bro. See, they try to stop me. They try to stop me from posting. They try to stop me from keep going. But I told them I would never stop, bro. I was relentless with this shit from day one. Cause I got too much in me to just throw it away. I went through too much just to throw it away. You went through too much just to throw it away. Don't throw that shit away, man. Get something from your pain, man. Go get something for your pain, bro. They gonna sit around and make excuses. They gonna sit around and be jealous. They gonna sit around and throw fingers, point fingers and shit. Ain't no pointing fingers, man. I went through too much shit. Nah, I'm not angry. I just got it in me. You just got it in you. They can't stop it. I just got it in me, bro. That I want it that bad. That I'm willing to grind for it. That I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm willing to go through them painful nights. I'm willing to do whatever I gotta do to get it right, bro. I'm willing to do whatever. You feel me? Come on now. You gonna be just fine, bro. You gonna be just fine, man. They be wanting your light, but they don't know what your light came with. They be wanting your life, but they don't know what it came with. A lot of painful nights, man. A lot of tears, man, that people didn't see. A lot of silent battles people didn't see. But you came out stronger, didn't you? You came out stronger, didn't you? Man, stay focused, man.
A pink pigeon? What the shut up! What is this? A pink pigeon? Since when? What is this? Where did it come from? Who is this, actually? Who is this? Even this pigeon right here can't believe, like, what is this, bro? I've had it up to here. First there was a green pigeon, guys, remember? The green one? Now there's a pink one. Where are all these colored pigeons coming from, bro? People are saying that they're coming from a laboratory somewhere. Do I believe it? No. Listen, things are different now. It's 2025. Pigeons are not going to be the same color anymore. So this pigeon that you used to see on your corner, that people usually feed, not anymore. They're changing colors now. They're going from this color to green to pink. Now, if you noticed in that video, the real pigeon that was there couldn't even believe what he was seeing. He was like, what the? He was looking like, what is this? What is going on out here, guys? These different color pigeons starting to give me a headache. Because this is the pigeons that I want to see. And we barely like seeing these pigeons. So imagine seeing green ones, pink ones. What's next? A blue one? This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not sure if that video is real or not, because I ain't never seen no pink pigeon a day in my life. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Breaking news within the past hour, the United States has uncovered a direct threat to its homeland. Inside Venezuela, a hidden missile base has just received long-range weapons, powerful enough to strike American cities in an instant. The Pentagon confirms satellite images showing military convoys heavily.
The NBA is cooked, and I'm finna sue. Or can I? I know damn well when Terry Rozier was playing for Hornets, I made several bets. And some of them bets was for him to get a certain amount of points. And I remember moments where this man would get out the game because he was hurt or faking it. Because now we know. I'm not gonna lie, Rozier, you gotta see me off the one. Look at that man picture. He looked like one of them grimy motherfuckers to do that shit. And then you had my Lakers doing it too? You know how many times I betted on the Lakers, fool? And then other teams among them were the Raptors and the Trailblazers. I want to know who on the Lakers was doing it. LeBron. At this point, you can't trust no team. It was already in our mind that they were rigging shit. Are these the fall people? Because I know damn well it's not just the players and the coaches. And if they doing this in the NBA, just think about all the other fucking sports. NFL. Baseball, soccer. But one thing I don't like, I'm not gonna lie, is this motherfucker right here. He catching everybody else doing everything else, but he's not putting out them motherfucking tapes or documents. Right soon this news broke, it just made me think like, damn fool, how many other games fell off? And then, yesterday I made a bet, and I could have won 5K. All I needed was one person to make one more three, which was Brandon Miller. And in the whole fourth quarter, he couldn't make 1 3, fool. With like 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, he had the opportunity to shoot, but he held the ball and got a shot clock violation.
Everybody on the planet, they have a spirit, but not everybody has a soul. Because 6 ether is connected to the 3rd dimension, but non-ether is connected to the heavens. Everybody's not the same. Because if everybody was the same, everybody would have straight hair. Everybody will have afros. Anytime you see people who don't have an internal monologue, meaning that they can't create that little voice in their head and talk to themselves, that means that they don't have a soul. Because if you have a soul, you have demographics of bloodlines on the planet, they lose about 3% of collagen on their skin every year. That's a lot. This is why when you get into the mythology of, oh, black don't crack. Black don't crack is because the collagen, it doesn't dissipate when the sun is operating from an intrinsic force. It actually resurrects the body. It doesn't dematerialize the body.
Oh, you son of a bitch. They're doing a full lockdown of the UK. So listen to this one now. They're not just introducing the UK digital ID. They're saying that every UK citizen has to be in bed by 10 p.m. They are also looking to turn off the TV and internet by 10 o'clock. They claim it's to reduce digital addiction. They say too many people are spending far too much time online. But they don't just stop there. They're saying by April 2026, they're going to be stopping Google Maps, GPS, and all satellite navigational systems. Why are they doing this? They say anybody breaking this law or found awake after 10 p.m. will be fined on the spot. They say even the internet suppliers will be supporting the UK government by informing them who's online and who is active past 10 p.m. And in some cases, they're just going to turn off your internet completely. So it seems that there's more to worry about than the digital ID. It seems that they're going to be doing a full lockdown on the UK.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Y'all ever had a really beautiful red apple and you cut it through the center and it's rotten inside? That's what I think America is. I mean, it took a government shutdown for the world to find out that 41 million of your people can't feed themselves. 41 million of your people are on some program called SNAP, and they're all over the internet crying that because of the government shutdown, they won't be able to eat. Can you imagine that shit? You're sending bombs to Ukraine, billions of dollars to Argentina, all over the world, poking into everybody's business, and you can't feed your own people? Well, yeah, you can feed your own people, but your people can't feed themselves because you got to feed them. I mean, what kind of shit is this? And you showing the world this beautiful apple, and when the world see the center of the apple, it's rotten. Your country is rotting from the inside out. Mind your business and stop going all over the planet minding other people's business. What the hell?
The Simpsons predicted that November 1st, 2025, the world will face a strange phenomenon, a moment when luxury shifts and ordinary people begin to attract unimaginable riches, and those who ignore the signs will simply lose it forever. If this video appeared to you, it means you were chosen to hear this message. Because in Hidden Inside Season 6, Episode 10 of The Simpsons, the prophecy says there are 3 steps to activate this energy. Step 1, share this video with the first person in your contacts. Step 2, tap the heart until it turns red. Step 3, comment. Amen. This word seals the cycle. On this exact date, the series predicted that a portal of prosperity would open. Only those who believe and act will receive its power. And perhaps that is why this video found you. If you ignore it, nothing changes. But if you do it, anything can happen. Because from tonight onward, the energy of fortune moves like a wave across.
Governments around the world are not ready for Gen Z protests, and here's why. This week, there's been even more. In Madagascar, following several days of major nationwide Gen Z protests, the country's president conceded and was forced to dissolve the government. In his address to the country, he added that he now wants to hold talks with young people who are demanding an end to the constant water and power cuts. Happening at the same time in Morocco, protests, largely organized by a group called Gen Z 212, have rocked the country for a 4th consecutive night. The anonymous group have used apps like TikTok, Discord, and Instagram to gather support and are demanding reforms to hospitals and schools which they claim are being neglected by the government, all while billions are flowing into preparing to host the World Cup in 2030. But the protests in Morocco and Madagascar follow the rise of Gen Z protests before them in countries like Nepal, Kenya, Indonesia, the Philippines, and many more. And they all serve as proof that Gen Z are now fully here. A new generation is now actively shaping political and social discourse. But Gen Z have a powerful tool that many generations before them didn't have: social media. Millions can now organize and rally around a cause faster than we have ever seen before. And not only that, but because of its global reach, these youth-led movements are learning from one another. Many around the world share similarities in strategies like decentralized leadership, the rapid circulation of digital content, and now even the use of shared cultural symbols. The thing is, it's only just begun.
I will never stop exposing the narcissistic energies within people and this realm, because at one point in time, that motherfucker was me. I used to create secret competitions. I used to have animosity towards people. I used to be jealous of what other individuals worked for, knowing damn well I ain't put in no pain and sweat. And the truth of the matter is, I wasn't able to reflect on the fuck shit that I used to do until I started calling it out. So now it is the bane of my existence to call this shit out, because we need to be able to hold people accountable for these energies. We cannot let narcissistic energies slip through the cracks anymore, because it's fucking up our community. And you need to be able to call this shit out within yourself so you're able to help people and help yourself perceive it within others. That ego used to have me so fucked up, Cause I would sit there and tell myself lies, and somehow my ego would perceive it to be the truth. So I'm sitting around internalizing lies as my own truth. So best believe that leaves you fucked up mentally, because you are not existing within the reality of your own nature, let alone the reality of the nature around you.
Why do we keep seeing this same exact situation? Not Hawaii, not Palisades, it's Stillwater, Ohio, and there are just absolutely terrific videos coming out of there. Not to mention the multiple tornadoes going on, like Missouri was absolutely destroyed and big tornadoes are starting up right now. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy, because completely unrelated, we had Google just buying all this land for a huge data center in Stillwater. And that's exactly where the fire was. It's unrelated, but still. Like, could y'all imagine? Watch this. That's a freaking nightmare, sitting right there and about to watch your cars explode right in front of your face. And all the tornadoes going on while this is going on are just as dangerous. It's absolutely demolishing stuff everywhere. This was a Planet Fitness in Missouri. And again, just completely demolished the entire building. And again, what you're looking at right now is called the Next Generation Radar. And this is March 14th, what's happening all day on that radar. My question is, why does this keep happening? And why are entire locations burning to the ground?
This video should terrify you. You see, he's part of an experiment and he doesn't know it. And all these other dudes are in on it. You see, he thinks they're taking a test and it looks pretty simple. You're supposed to match the line on the left to the one that's the same on the right. And yo, at first, everybody answers correctly.
On the third trial, something happens. Two.
Now, homie knows they're wrong and you can see the look on his face. But check out what he does next.
Two. The subject denies the evidence of his own eyes and yields to group influence.
Damn, that's crazy. And you know what's even more crazy? 37% of the people that participated in this experiment would rather be wrong with the crowd than to be right alone. But even if one person stood up, conformity dropped from 37% to only 5%. And you want to know what's really messed up? This wasn't even that deep. It was just lines on a card. Can you imagine what happens when the decisions become even more complex? And everybody thinks that this can't happen to them, but you'd be surprised how easy it is for you to lose your sense of self. And that right there is the most dangerous part about conformity, because you stop being yourself and you start being safe. The minute you stop thinking for yourself, you stop growing. And when you stop growing, you disappear into the crowd.
Breaking news. Total collapse inside the U.S. presidency. The Supreme Court has acted and blocked him. The president has erupted in fury. Chaos inside the White House. This is a developing story. Share and comment. This is urgent. The High Court has just issued a historic ruling. The president has lost the power to continue issuing executive orders against the states. The blow was so devastating that reports say he hasn't left his office, consumed by anger and frustration. This is a major legal decision, confirming the power of the judicial system to limit presidential authority. President Donald Trump has just lost his appeal against Judge Perry's ruling, which barred him from deploying the National Guard in Chicago. From now on, Trump will no longer be able to send the National Guard to any state. This is historic. He wanted to control protests, immigration, and public security through military force. The defeat in the appeal means the deployment remains legally blocked. Share this story and comment below. Do you support the Supreme Court's decision?
Okay guys, so recently coming out of Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, there's been a baby factory that has been found, and the women have been rescued from this baby factory with the owner being arrested. Now, as you can see here, 5 pregnant Ondo girls rescued from baby factory, owner arrested. The owner was selling these babies for 400,000 to 600,000 Nigerian currency, which in English money, in pound sterling, it works out to around £1,700 to £2,600. That is absolutely disgusting. Keeping girls as prisoners and then making them have babies so they can sell them for £1,700 to £2,600. And the people that were buying these babies as well, they obviously should all be looked into, have the babies taken away from them and be arrested for the purchase of these babies and the known slavery, or at least the known kidnapping of these girls. It just goes to show these type of things really do happen, and bro, it's absolutely wild.
Have you heard about this Group 7 thing and what it is? What is this new TikTok trend everybody's suddenly talking about? If your For You page has been flooded with videos saying things like, welcome to Group 7, or only Group 7 gets it, here's what's really going on. A singer named Sophia James posted 7 videos to promote her new song, So Unfair, each one labeled Group 1 through Group 7, just to see which one the TikTok algorithm would push the hardest. And the one that absolutely blew up, you guessed it, was Group 7. Now, people everywhere are claiming that they are a part of this exclusive group, calling themselves the elite of TikTok or the chosen ones of the algorithm. But underneath the humor and chaos, this trend is absolutely fascinating. It's showing how the TikTok algorithm creates these viral micro communities overnight. People are bonding over a random number, a trending sound, and the feeling of being part of something bigger. Searches for groups on the TikTok Group 7 trend are skyrocketing right now, and it's dominating the For You page. So if you've seen it, congrats. You're officially in Group 7. And if you haven't yet, don't worry. TikTok's algorithm will find you soon enough.
Now, usually, I don't get upset. But this one here, yeah, this one hurt. You can see an indigenous person on the building. I now know, without a question of a doubt, that everybody was in on it. Listen to how they just confessed, but you still didn't hear it. The first Corn Palace was built in 1892. Now, if you've been listening, you should know any building in the 1800s, in fact, anything that happened in the 1800s was a reset, a lie, and a whitewash. But listen, the current building was completed in 1919, and it was designed in the Moorish Revival architectural style. Moorish architecture in America? Yeah, no matter how many American flags you put on that building, we can still tell you didn't make it. I thought you didn't like the Germans. So let me see if I got this straight. Are you trying to tell me that the Germans was also in America? They've even got the Indian sun symbol. And as you can see, there's always a picture with some ladders and some scaffolding. And that's the only evidence that we have that they built the building. And then, when everything's been cleaned up, they'll put on a show for the new population and give them a new narrative. And this is how they try to wipe us out of history.